YouTube, what's going on? We are back with more Esoteric Ebb, finally in the underground city and going to explore this area. I cannot wait to see what horrors lie beneath. Let's just head on right into it. Starting off already with something soft latches itself around your ankle. There is no time. It is a trap. It's a trap. Avoid the trap. Oh, we did not avoid the trap. Ow. Ow! Okay, starting off great. Tightens around your boot with a violent tug. You're forced to the ground, hanging the back of your head on the steps. Before you can even react, your entire body has been dragged over the edge. Cleric? No, no, no. You're falling, but not far. With a painful snap, your descent is stopped, and now you're simply left hanging. Oh, God, we're Spider-Man. I don't think we can pull ourselves up. Seems like I'm in a bit of a pickle. The goblin leans over the edge with a frown. The mechanism is below. I can't reach it. I can try to grab you once you make it up here, but you gotta do most of the work yourself. That sounds lovely, thanks. Don't talk, just focus on climbing. All right, pull yourself up. 13 plus 0. God darn it. Deep breath. You heave yourself forward, grabbing the rope attached to your ankle, your muscles strain. Pain, your weight is too much. Can I use a spell in this situation? Pain is your weight. Too much. You've been hanging here for too long, grown in pain. You must try again. Your quest cannot end here. One more time, cleric. I'm not telling you, old lady, you died on my watch. Can I access spells? I can. Cure wounds. No, I don't want to do that. No. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. Yeah, we already did that. Okay, sounds lovely. Thanks. We're just wasting time. All right, let's try again. 10 or higher. Barely. Thank God. Final deep breath. You feel the numbness spread as you heave upwards, one gloved hand grabbing the rope, then another. Through the sheer power, you pull your entire body weight upwards, climbing higher and higher until the green claw grabs your hand. Your goblin companion groans as he helps you up. You roll over the edge. Your fingers dart around your ankle, desperate to remove the latch rope. You rip it off and toss it to the side, free, safe, alive. What kind of evil piece of shit makes a trap like this? A skilled hunter, most likely. Awesome. All right, so the underground city is going to be more dangerous than I thought. The goblin stumbles back. Fucking hell. You realize you've been holding your breath. Your lips are probably turning blue. Breathe, I need to breathe. Air fills your lungs. You are alive. Thanks, Snell. He nods. That was a nasty trap. I don't think I would have noticed it either. But still, don't let that happen again. I mean, check out the rope. Extremely sturdy. Okay, don't know the name of the material. I don't know the name of rope. Behold, Bulbaslop. Braid. Creepy. Don't know what that means, but I don't like the look of it. Really, really don't. All right, let's leave. All right, let's heal ourselves. Cure wounds. Yep, spend a spell slot. 1? Are you serious? 1? We're doing it again. Yeah. Okay, do I have food? Oh, thank God. Eat. All right, that's good for now. Let us go. Hopefully there's no more death ropes anywhere. What's this way? All right, animals. I'm wary of animals. Every time I talk to an animal, it wants to murder me. A rat. It's literally not ranked for me. Can we pick up the rat? -1 charisma. No, why would I take that? Where does this go? I don't know if exploring this place is a great idea or not. But you know what? Ebb's not filled with great ideas. So we'll just see what happens along the way. I mean, it's not creepy or anything. What is this? Incense and money. We love stealing. We take every bit of money we see, even though we don't know. Is this an ancient tomb? White main calendar. Embedded upon this altar, you see a circular stone slab. Whoever has worked this survey site in the past has attempted to place its natural position. It reminds you of a copper calendar, but far, far older. The cipher. Yeah, let's screw with it. No, this is no use. It's broken. Oh, yes, this is a useless piece of technology if you feel it's worthy of such a term. All right, let's leave it alone then. Not creepy at all. Who is working down here? Can I get to you? You glance at the step. It's a descent of approximately 50 inches, 2 meters. Yeah, whatever that means. Point is, it's not super high. All right, time to step down the smart way. Advantage. We killed that. We at least know how to step down. Taking a careful step onto the stone, you begin your descent, keeping your balance in check. You shift your weight appropriately. Smart thinking. You find purchase, stable, controlled. You are at the bottom of the step. Gods, you're slow. Can we get moving now? One goofy looking cat. Let's talk to you. Beside the buried statue, you see someone. You hear the sound of working. Duh, grunting, clanging, and so on. A dwarf down here. Hello up there. Axel Madsen. I love the design. And he has a lava eye. Oh, Dwarf's smoldering eyes widen as he sees you. Look, Romulus, we've got an official visiting. If that doesn't make us official, I don't know what will. Peeking out over the ledge, you spot an orange monster creeping about. Oh, it's a crab, or a crustacean. A rust monster. The dwarf appears friendly with it. How strange. Rust monsters are known to devour metal. Keep your distance. Is that a rust monster? Oh, yes, very correct, but no worries. He's very kind. The dwarf then mumbles to himself. When he's fed? Ominous. What are you doing down here? Me? Oh, you know. Lets out a smoldering laugh. A dwarf's got to have a hobby. Finding in ancient ruins is not a hobby, it's a profession. He puts down his tools. Let me introduce myself. I am Axel Madsen. Dark dwarf, or as they prefer, an underdwarf to be more correct. Pleasure to meet you. You're a Nervokian cleric, I presume. More of a rogue, really sneaky kind. Actually, more of an arcane spellcaster. Yeah, all right, we've been going all in on cleric. We are the cleric. I'll be damned. Not sure what it means, but it sounds expensive. Means everything. Oh, you got a goblin with you. You Hibbit, friend? Yeah, you're the dungeoneer looking for cats, right? Cats? More or less. Hope your lady wasn't too mad about my inquiry. I'd say annoyed is a better description, but it's fine. Just don't trespass anymore. Will do, or I won't. I mean, but I should correct you. I'm not a dungeoneer. I'm more of a... With a bright smiley just his collar. Well, I'm what you call a historian with ambition. As he says it, the orange beast sends an echoing, hissing noise down the chamber. Exactly, Romulus. We're here on an expedition of grand proportions to find the legendary missing mine of Tulamon of Tulin Cat. Tulin Cattle? Yes, Tulamon of Tulin Cattle. Those weird snail folk. That sounds like a quest. I love me some quest. Oh, yes, indeed. Ears perk up. But just to be clear, I'm not sharing the spoils just like that. So here's the deal. I'm in trouble. His pet makes a loud belching noise. Right? He mumbles and gives the monster a pat on the back. You want to help, friend? Help a stranger. That's how fools are robbed. Yeah, we'll help. I love quests. Great. You see, there are two strange ruins in this section of the sea below the city. White Mane ruins. Before the dwarves and humans and even trolls, this place was ruled by cats. Here he goes. The snails of Tulin had an esoteric mine not far from the Pillar of Yore. The mines of Tulamon, a place of thick veins with endlessly growing amber and platinum. Endless treasure. But the walking god of the White Mane, for whatever reason, sealed it shut at some point, according to legends. Sealed esoterically, probably, since we can't seem to locate it. So there's an ancient snail folk and then slightly less ancient cat folk who built cat stuff on top of the snail stuff? Exactly. How can you hide an entire mine? You'd be surprised. The sea below the city is... What is it? 4 or 5 levels of sprawling tunnels and caverns? Here under Tolstad, it's only here at the top level that is any way accessible. Great. We are going to be venging into hell. There could easily be some crevice far down that no one, not even the sea's greatest paladins, have gotten close to discovering. So you're looking for it? Oh yes, I'm not alone in this, of course. But my research has shown me clear indications that these 2 ruins below Tolstad are more or less unexamined, at least by skilled hands. Your hands are very skilled. Very skilled. What's the problem? There is no problem with this site, but I'm almost finished here and I'm unable to gain access to the second White Mane ruins because it is inside Whippet territory. And if they're very unwilling to allow a dwarf like me past, your lovely goblin friends have hired a brutish bugbear as a guard. You're a cleric. If you can get access into the territory, then please head south. Through the damp high caverns, there should be a White Mane ruin at the end. A shrine, probably marked by a bunch of feline symbols. Just look for big cats, essentially. What do you want me to do when I'm there? All I need you to do is tell me if you find a symbol of a sun or 2 blades. Either of those, then report back to me. If you're able, and if you have time. Wish I could do it myself. Darn those goblins. No offense. None taken. I really, really do not care. Sun or 2 blades. Got it. If I find the shrine, I'll investigate. Great. Good luck. All right. We still got his keep on main quest energy. What do you know about the tea shop? It's a type of cafe. You know, they serve tea and other drinkables. Sometimes they even have pastries. I love cardamom treats. No, the tea shop. Is this some special tea shop I should be aware of? How long have you been down here? About a week by now. Takes time to set up a secure perimeter. A week alone to say below he really is an expert at this. So you don't know about the tea shop that exploded? Exploded? I thought the election was bad enough as it is. Now they got exploding tea shops? Norvik is in trouble indeed. Oh well. Can't help you there, friend. I don't care about any of that. All right. We are on going south somewhere in the mines. Let's rob. Thank you. Thank you. All right. How do we get up? Engage. Yep. Long step. Take that step again. Do I have to roll for it? No, I don't. Sweet. All right. South. Look for cats or two blades. Sun. Big cats. Big cats. Find big cats in the city below the city. Nothing like looking for giant pussy. Okay, here we go. This isn't south, but I'm just curious. What's over here? A door I can't do anything with. And the music goes hard once again. Oh, God, another trap. You feel pressure change or rushing wind causes you to be pulled just an inch further into the hallway. Then you see something opening in the walls. The goblin behind you is already in action. Back now. Dexterity, avoid the trap. Bam! Barely. Oh, that would have been bad. You think the skeleton on the ground I would have paid attention to. You just barely escaped. Standing up, you realize the fire singed the edge of your uniforms. Adrenaline leaving the system, of course, we're hurt. God damn it. Don't waltz into obvious death hallways like that. I don't need to see more of your near-death experiences. How the hell was I supposed to know? It was ominous. It was clearly an ominous hallway. Every hallway here is ominous. Now don't enter the hallway before you disable the trap or you'll get roasted again. Okay. As you dust yourself off, Snell squints at the strange paw prints on the walls. Wait, I think I know this. These marks, this is where you can deactivate the trap. Let's check them out. Terrible, terrible hallway. But weren't we just told not to check anything out? And I gotta figure out, how do I take a short rest? And if I have any, spend 1 hour to recover. Oh, I have to spend an hour? No, we are going to eat if we are hungry. Nope, we're too full. All right, we're just gonna rock and roll. All right, south, south, south. Looking for the big pussies. Is this a dead end? This is a dead end. Okay. I really am loving the vibes down here. Just want to say. Definitely think I could set up shop. Nope, crushed hallway. Mysteriously opening door. Is this... Oh, so this loops back around. Okay. Charge board. Yeah, thank you. That's going to be south again. All right, I guess let's go check out the non-creepy base, apparently. Let's check out the paw print on the wall. See what type of cat is setting up traps. Can I even get to this, though, without setting it off? There are 2 faint paw prints here, one on each side of the hallway. I think the traps like these are my least favorite part of the job. Press the right paw. Hey, Snell, your thought on these? We're each gonna have to press one, right? I feel like it'd be very silly behavior to go around touching paw prints in a city below, but honestly, considering the strange traps I've heard of, it wouldn't surprise me if this was some bullshit puzzle. Puzzle, I love those. Could be something like, we have to press both of them at the same time. That's what I was saying, Snell, and that somehow deactivates the trap for a while. It's worth a try. Suppose. What's the worst that could happen, apart from being polymorphed into a rust monster or something? That won't happen, will it? Get into position. Being a man means taking risks. Let's do it. That would never happen to me. I'm too lucky. That would happen, will it? Oh, no, of course not, cleric. Tense sarcasm. You get into position, look over to your companion at the left paw. He reaches up to it after a moment of hesitation. Ew, yeah, this is magical. But nothing more than that, he says and puts his whole weight on it. Try pressing yours. Press the other one. Clunk, and writing came back. Goblin jumps back, a deep groan from the walls. That, did it do something? The fuck is that ticking noise? Oh, God. Pressure change, something's happening. As you peer into the hallway, you see something appear on the wall. Is that writing? At the entrance, a whirling mess of faint light forms a stable shape. Entrad and pa e probeos. That is cat speech. You cannot read it. What a sexy tongue. Why is there cat speech on the wall? Yeah, good question, but I can read this, kind of? Let him focus. He stares at the text and mumbles to himself. It says, enter as a pair and be probed. Not probed, proved. Like the Dwarvish prov, it's a trial. Snaps his finger. Yes, that's it. It's a test. Enter the hallway in a pair and be tested. Into position, I'm ready. What? Are you? Goblin takes a deep breath through clenched fangs. Yeah, okay. On 3, 2, 1. Wait on 3 or 0. Goblin stops himself from stepping into the hallway in the last second. Ow! Start walking. 2 of you step forward. Oh, God. In hesitant unison, stern, heart beating fast, the text is changing. Stop. You both stop halfway, look at the magical lettering. Al son divino la puerta se abría. Oh God, it's your companion letters. It's not like I took formal lessons. I just picked up a few words here and there. Clicking sound starts to echo out in the hallway. Tick, 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 tick. Gods be damned. Okay, hold on, I got this. Tick. Al son divino. That's a divine song? Tick. Puerta is door. Tick. Listen to the divine song and the door will open. Your doom is near. What the fuck does that mean? Calm down, he yells, pushing off. Just listen. Glances around the hallway erratically. The ticking is kind of a song, a rhythm at least. That ticking. Tick, tick. Oh, it's kind of catchy. Clearly you're supposed to move forward in rhythm with the song. All right, so follow your instinct. We get a +5. That's a 17. Ignore the ticking and try to outrun the trap. No, pray to earth. We said we're gonna trust charisma. Let's go with the highest DC. Big roll, nat 20. Let's go. Tap, tap, tick, tick. The rhythm lives in your soul. It must have been passed down. It lives inside your joints. The power it wields over you is indescribable. You've repeated this prayer, this chant, a unity of enlightenment, for reasoning and meeting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2. Goblin keeps up each step forward. Oh gods, oh gods, oh gods. Take those final steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. He mouths as he joins you in those final steps. 3, 4, 5. Oh shit. No. We're out. Oh, good. Oh, gods be good. We're out. Gods favor us, Snell. Enjoy being out of the fire trap. Yeah. Cleric, look. He mutters and points to the wall once more. Another line of shifting magical text. Pasar libres por mandato celestial. It says we can pass liberally by celestial mandate. Hells yeah, we can. Liberally, that sounds like freestyle bullshit. Liberally, that sounds feel awful. Liberally, that sounds like something I'd support. Feel like shit. Feel apolitically. Liberally, this isn't time and place for politics. Why would we say freestyle bullshit when we're freestriders? Something I'd support? Sure. First of all, that's not what this is. Secondly, I got it wrong. It's pass freely, I think. So I guess we can come and go as we please now. Hey, are you okay? Yes, Lion, get up. I'll be honest. He mutters, slumping down to the ground a bit further down the hallway. That was worse than a masked horseman. Take a few more steps away from the hallway of doom. The goblin gaze flits around, dancing from tile to tile. Oh yeah, he wants to sit down. Finally, Snell seems to find himself more at ease. He lets out an exasperated sigh. I need a goddamn breather. Same, join him for a short rest. With a groan, the goblin notices, so on his jacket, he brushes it off. This isn't exactly my first trap, but we usually hire third parties to disable them. So you're saying you're a bit of an expert in this stuff? Depends on who you compare me to. Rooting around his pouch, Snell finds a tiny green sphere. He smacks it against the ground. It begins to flutter up into the air. What kind of glow globe is that? Benescent kind. Sadly, it's my last one. Then the goblin leans back against the dungeon wall, making sure to check for any traps. Look, I work mainly in upper and lower Tolstad. To say below is not my responsibility, usually. So apologies if I don't have these magical shifting tunnels memorized like some veteran adventurers. From what I've read, the Sablo is incredibly dangerous, and I cannot wait. And I apologize for not manifesting a divine intervention. Yeah, you should work on that. Heard the Sablo changes from time to time, but the people who live it is beyond a myth. Sad we clerics don't get to delve these days, don't want to leave all the fun to you goblins. I've never seen tunnel shift, and I've gone through a fair amount of them. That one. What? Like, around sewer level? Mostly above the sewers, the palace has a ton of them. That's barely the say below, cleric. I'm not a dungeoneer, but I can promise you everything at this level and below changes over time. It's like the Say's entire base is an esoteric pocket going all the way down to the gravity flip. This place, it's real close to the garden, right? Sure. Wasn't here a couple months ago. Between the garden and the water lane sewers, I'm 100% sure there was a slanted hallway full of frozen spikes. We boarded them up as well as we could at the time. Boarding up, that only lasted a couple hours. Moved around? Yeah, moved around. All this shit does. It's still okay. That's insane. I figured all the shifting calmed down after the conquest. It didn't, or I mean, from what I understand, your dead god and his paladins used to keep things clean. But nowadays, it's getting weirder by the day. But hey, now you're here, so you can take on the esoteric bullshit, right? Do well, I'll buy you a beer. Deal? Yeah. Wait, right? You're not allowed. Maybe a little one, a tiny glass? He shrugs. It's not like they have a way to check, right? No, they do. They do? They scan us. They scan you. Detect poison and disease. They check us sometimes. Detect poison and disease? Oh, shit. I keep forgetting you're like an actual cleric. No alcohol at all, eh? Of course not. Toxic. I don't like the taste. Oh, so you tried it at least. You were 14 years old. They had lax security at the dance clubs in those days. A shameful past. Those were the days. I was a wild kid. I'm sure you were. But trust me, a city below is very esoteric, not somewhat. It was also really fucked up, which explains why your beloved city would give up the property rights to a bunch of goblins, huh? In these last couple of years, he's been more and more Reedsian scholars going delving to study it. The old lady doesn't let them in on her turf. Of course, chasing them away is one of my many jobs. Politely, of course. I'm not some syndicate gangster. He instinctively throws out the gangster comment, bit of a sensitive topic. But the other tribes are more accepting for a ton of coin, of course. So remind me, what's our goal down here? I've been meaning to ask, but what can you tell me about Lady Sageleaf? What's there to say? She did the impossible, actually uniting the rowdy Halfways tribe. Before here, we were close to being kicked out of the city. Damn right. That was before my time, of course, but we had problems with our old council structure. He leans in and whispers to you. The council didn't get along. That's honestly more of what I expected from a goblin tribe. Shoots you a quick round. Stereotypes don't spawn out of the void. The Lady Sageleaf, she fixed things by taking supreme power of the tribe. I'm guessing you enjoy working for her then? I do, cleric. It's good. Does she have a consort? Why? You interested? Are you? He stops laughing. No! He looks worried. Cleric, I'm devoted to my service. Lady Sageleaf is one of the greatest goblins who ever lived. She has no need for consorts. Neither do you. He's idolizing her. Clearly sees her more than a goddamn master. Alright, very interesting. Move on. What about you, Cleric? What do you think about the old lady? Let's see. Be honest or be flattering. The goblin probably does not care too much of your opinion either way, but can be used against you. The chieftain is a pain. Alright, so if it can be used against us, we don't want that to happen down the line. So, she appears to be a great leader. Somewhat, pain in the ass. I don't like her. I have no strong opinions on your old lady, Snell. She appears to be a great leader. He scoffs. And what do you really think? No, really, I admire her strength, truly. Huh? Alright, didn't expect that. Not many tall folk tend to view her in that light, as I'm sure you can imagine. She can have that effect on people. For some strange reason, tall folk don't tend to enjoy being talked down to by goblins, nor women, especially goblin women. Look, it doesn't really matter, but as an elder in the tribe, I can tell you as a representative of the city, Lady Sageleaf is a force of good in Norvik. I can promise you that. Goblin rubs his eyes. Nice work, by the way. Don't mention it. My cat speech isn't the greatest, so I'm not sure what I expected, but we're alive. That's all that counts. He's a bit shaken up over it, as are you. You okay, by the way? No serious burns? I'm very good at magic. I'll be fine. Abjuration. He scratches his chin. That's the Protect Tomato one, right? Ah, yes, the old tomato reference guide. Understandably, you don't have a hand in vegetable for a very long time. You know about the tomato cheat sheet? He smirks. Everyone knows about the tomato cheat sheet. But wait, is all healing magic abjuration? Because that's the one that protects, right? A shield is protection, but healing sounds more of a post-protection thing to me. It's a bit more complicated than that. Malleable after all, well, prepared to lecture. Questioning my esoteric knowledge? Oh, not at all. I just realized that I never had a chance to ask an expert before. Let's not lecture him. Interesting. Well, I learned something new today. How lovely. It's good to see this. See what? Positive interaction is imminent. It's good to see a goblin adjusting to revoking life. It's good to see someone honoring his duty. It's refreshing. It's good to see this. The city and the goblins working together at last. Your companion allows the echo of your words to die further down the hallway, then a faint smile on his face. Nailed it. Let's go. You ever meet him? Who? Earth? No, I don't think we've met God. No, Snell, Earth Fade before I was born. I never got the chance. Snell nods. First generation post-Earth, eh? It's for the best. Never meet your heroes, right? Guard the idea of Earth. We will continue this duty. It's for the best. Never meet your heroes. I imagine those hedonists chanting Tokid's name won't be too cheerful if you returned either, nor every other zealot raging across the coast for dead gods. I always hated Earth. Excuse me? I grew up being told to be grateful, but let me ask you this, cleric. If you were the last of your kind, one with maybe 8,000 or 9,000 humans left in the world, and you were then told to be grateful to be alive just because the same monster that destroyed your entire culture also decided to let you live for some reason, would you be grateful? You're talking about the conquest? Let's laugh. Yeah, I am. You know, the goblin genocide, like those scholars tend to call it. Grateful. Move on. The goblin stares at you. Should you be grateful? No, no. You can be grateful if you were allowed to live. It was probably because you did something the dead ones didn't. The goblin wants you to tell him you share his anger, obviously. Your people felt, and they did not have the power to live. It's as simple as that. I would hate the monster that destroyed my people. I don't know why I would feel. All right, we're trusting our charisma, saying he wants to hear that we'd hate. His stern expression drops. Who wouldn't? Snell clicks his tongue, gets up. Every goblin asks themselves that question: to be a cran or not to be a cran. We all got different answers. What to do when the past is erased. Some focus on building something culturally or politically. Some try to get rich in this new free strider world. Some of us, his voice trails off as he stares back into the fiery hallway. You hate Earth. The goblin nods. A little bit of hate, yeah. But afterwards, I only do one thing, cleric. I serve Lady Sage Leaf. Snell turns back to his expression, calm, collected. That's enough for me. I could have gotten worse, but yeah, you're probably not smart to talk about the genocide. Nod? What are we nodding at? Your companion looks at you for a while. His yellow eyes seem to behold you, seeking another answer. This one's on me. What? This, short rest. It's on me. Oh, thanks, Snell. The sprite light fizzles. The spirit light fizzles out just in time. I'm good to go now. Get up and get going. Leave. Oh, I love that. That was such a nice interaction to finally get a little bit of actual repertoire with our partner in crime here in Snell. All right, so I mean, we survived the death hallway. We have to keep going this way. What is this? Hello? So much food. So much to steal. Wibbit, the sewers, the city below the city. Gauge. Wibbit crates plus esoteric stove. At the end of the sewer path, you encounter stove. This is a camp. Camp's in the sewers. We got ourselves a big sewer rat here, big enough to camp and cook. Goblin looks around the dark damn tunnel. I don't like this one bit. Feel the stove. It's not entirely cold. Recent. Huh? Great. Look around. Some rats scurrying around the corners, nothing else. Oh, excuse me. Is it normal to camp in a place like this? No, cleric. Norvik's sewers are notoriously dangerous. No sane person would rest here or survive. Awesome. Ooh, in a half hour in the game time, the bar opens. So if we ever end up making our way back up into the city, we can do something there. Leaning in, you see the symbols hatched into the corners of the wood. Wibbit. Huh? We've had shipments gone missing in Waterlane in periods. Now I know where they end up. Spices. Potatoes. Food. Just food. Over time, it's been a lot. Why food? The glance reveals most are empty. Whoever's down here is siphoning off resources from the halfway bridge tribe. Why food in the sewers? Foolish question. Obviously, this is a hideout. I've been trying to nail this thief for a while. Figured it was some organized thug. And considering the size of this hall, it's gotta be. You never thought to check the sewers? Of course not. It's not even connected to a water lane except for the water flow, and that's... Those motherfuckers, you see what they're doing? I have a feeling you're going to tell me. They've been dumping crates into the water flow, then catching them down here, probably with a net or something. Diabolical. I'll be impressed if it wasn't my job to keep track of this shit. A hunter. This is... Alright, so this hunter is probably the guy who set the traps at the top of the stairs that had us swinging like Spider-Man. So it's creeping me out. What do you propose? Should we keep guard and see if they come back? Possibly. We could also go get backup. I know we're on the tea shop mission, but... Quest. What? The tea shop quest. Right. Anyway, this is kind of a big deal for the halfways. Lady Sage Leaf will be happy you finally get the thorn cut down. We should go get backup. Yeah, probably for the best. I somehow have the feeling that whatever is eating all this won't be too happy about us finding the stash. Comes creeping. Oh God, what is this? Oh no. This whole thing's creeping me out, man. You're telling me. You've heard the phrase before, don't comment on it. I am Snell. I just did. Maybe you should just leave. Look at the goblin like a newborn bird in the nest looks like its mama. Sure. The goblin does not see it due to the thing on your head. Anyway, right behind. Why, this is not good. Pay attention, Ebb. You know, I've been asking myself that very question. I can never quite figure it out. Look. Goblin shoves the loose lid crate, revealing empty inside. Maybe there's a colony of sewer folk eating its stuff. Oh gods, they've got a mega monster down here. It's either that or, hold on, a mega monster? Is that the official classification? No, it is now. I don't think you have that authority. Of course you do. Of course I do, I'm the cleric. Right. Feel growing, pulling towards being a cleric. All right. Your very flesh. Your companion gasps for air as he glances back. Trade hungers. Turn around, turn around. Goblin is already on the move. His sling load, spinning, aiming. To see Hunt come to Kraid? Oh, good. What is that? You watch the hulking mass of flesh and wet scales rising from the shadows of the sewer. All right, roll initiative. Let's go. 16. That's our highest one yet. Oh, 18 plus 2. He's got 11. Bless your soul. What? All right, bow down before it's too late. You are food. There's not much time, but there's a chance, any chance to de-escalate, do it now. All right, whole gameplay, anytime we're in combat, we are going for the de-escalation option and following it through to the end. Stop, we come to bargain. Is that how we're going to de-escalate? We're not giving it our life. All right, yeah, we come to bargain. Stares at you with cold blank eyes. Yeah, it does not strike. The beast who developed consciousness but lives without care for others. Fascinating. Goblin hesitates, inches away. The croc creature makes a deep growling sound. Sounds annoyed. No hunt, no struggle. Ah. Frustrated shriek. Fight, struggle like rabbit. He gives you a shove with his claws. Ow! 4! Goblin sends a quick glance between the two of you. Stop attacking me, citizen. Kraid is not citizen. Kraid hunts. I don't think those two are exclusionary. Well, I don't want to be hunted, so stop. I don't think those two are exclusionary. Ugh. Kraid is bored. You are a cleric, no? The goblin takes a deep breath, then he hisses at you under his breath. Do not push your luck. I am the cleric, yes. Get it right. Yeah, yes, you know me? Do not be trouble, and Kraid will not be trouble. Beast lumbers over the encampment. You look on, taking heavy breaths. Snell leans on his knees. He appears to be shaking. Adrenaline running out, weak knees, dizzy skull, arms heavy, mom spaghetti. Kraid sits down on a crate in front of the little stovetop. Hunt is done for daytime. Now is rest and cooking. What in the world have you stumbled onto here? Gulp and approaches camp. Can we eat yet? Are we hungry? No, we're still too full to eat. All right, Kraid, what are we doing? Hey, look at that. Mission successful without having to fight it. The hulking beast looks at you with a deep hunger. Your gut biome quivers. Kraid greets human. Have you seen a man yellow going past here? Oh, that's right. We still need to find Frank, son of Frank. Kraid has seen this, yes. Oh, yes. Kraid saw a human in yellow go past. Kraid meant to eat such fancy human, but this human was fast and turned invisible before Kraid could approach. Wait, what? Kraid did hear fancy yellow human speak to self while walking past. Human said, "Where is the damn secret passage again?" Secret passage? Where? Kraid does not know. So he went into the dungeon. Fancy human come from southern caves going into dungeon. Yes. All right, thanks for the info. The monster smirks or makes no expression at all because it always smirks. Snell, what should we do about the crate situation? Honestly, he whispers to you, it's not a good idea to start shit here. The whole stolen shipments thing is an issue, yes. But the halfways do not have the resources to deal with a solid unit of beasts right now. What if I ask him to stop? Goblin gives you a surprisingly neutral expression. Politely? What? Don't think I could do it? Very politely. Go ahead. Play high-risk alligator picker. Why not? Oh, we got this. Come up with a persuasive argument. How do I re-roll? Can I re-roll? You stare at the beast not coming up with a single good argument. Why shouldn't he steal from the goblins? They kind of deserve it, don't they? I don't think they do. Oh no. You know a way to convince this beast? What? Tell him to go full carnivore. No, really, what is it? Carnivore. He's eating potatoes and a bunch of useless carbs. The beast should eat like a beast, just meat. It's much greater in quantities, but where will he get the meats from? That's right. Kraid? Growls and looks at you. Stop taking icky potatoes and vegetables from the people of Norvik instead. His growl deepens. Point yourself. Eat meat? No, the fuck are you saying? You wish to be eaten by Kraid? Yes, how did this go so bad? The crocodile stares at you, unmoving for an awkward amount of time. You shake, the end is near. Come on, do it. And he simply says, no. Oh, why not? Kraid is not allowed. Cleric is off limit. Kraid will help, not hurt. That is rule. Rule of current hunt. Our mission. Who's giving him his mission? Biskin will not allow. Biskin, the guy from the morgue with the apples and the zombie? Oh, God, I didn't like him. Oh, Biskin. Yes, you have friend in Pale Man, but Kraid will say no more. So wait, was Kraid then the one to save us in the ocean and not actually the fisherman? Interesting. Your guardian angel, huh? The Mortician has his tendrils all over this island fortress. You should look into it. You're starting to see more and more how this Viscon holds power that you should not mess with. All right, nod and leave. That was a very good piece of information to get and made this little excursion, I feel like, completely worth it. What's in here? 8 apples. I don't need 8 apples. Let Grade have them. What's in here? Potion of healing. Yes, please. I will take that right now. Thank you. 6. I don't know if I needed that much, but guess what? We are fully healthy for the first time in a while. Another one-way door. All right, locked off. Let us keep exploring. Man, I am loving this part the most so far. Being down here. Is this a big pussy? Oh my God, no, it's a pig? What is this? The door closes behind you. Oh no, your companion lets out an audible go. Why is everything going wrong down here? Ridzeldaba, Ridzola Shenny, Patiosani Solvitsvits. Snell, why did you let me go into this obviously terrifying chamber? Face the light with a straight back. Sorry? The words change tone and intensify, mimicking your own way of speech. 2 have stepped into the 5th chamber of trials. This will be your final and most mounting challenge yet. Oh, champions of the host. If outside again you wish to see, answer me these questions 3, the answer of which I shall judge fairly upon thine soul. Who will take the first step? Damn it, why'd you have to pick the scary red light cow room? What happens if I say the wrong answer? Can my goblin sidekick help out? Ask me your questions, Guardian. I'm not afraid. I take the first step. Raise a hand. Me? Can my goblin sidekick help me out? The other will not interfere or the trial has failed. The other will have a turn of their own. So really, it's 6 questions. 3 questions. Times 2. 3 questions. 6 questions. Got it. You go ahead, cleric. Light lands upon you. First question. Get ready. What is your name? Whoa, deja vu. Not this again. We can't help him. My name is... Light intensifies. Say rag. Wouldn't it be funny if I said something completely unexpected here and it turned out to be the correct answer? No, we're going with rag. Light blinds you for a moment and you feel the chamber shake. What is your quest? Solve the mystery of the tea shop that blew up. Again, the eyes of the cow glare into fiery beam. What is your greatest fear? To be abandoned. True. Heartbreak, baby. For a 3rd time, you feel that rumble along with the hot gaze of the Minotaur. It then turns to your companion. The chosen will be you! Snell in response gives off a shocked scoff. That's easy. You can sense the relief pass over him. Yeah, this was pretty stupid, all that build up for nothing. At least the cows know how to put on a show. Goblin stands up straight, facing the light. Go ahead, Guardian, ask your questions. What is your name? My name is Snell. He enunciates it perfectly. The eyes of the statue grow stronger once more. What is your quest? Catch him glancing to the side. My quest is... Be quiet and hope the goblin doesn't fuck this up. My quest is to serve Lady Sageleaf. Again, it rumbles and you get to the crescendo of that final 3rd question. Nothing bad yet. Very nice. Snell looks confident. What is the scholarly definition of numinism? His face drops. Panic. What is the scholarly definition of numinism? Squat down and stare at the goblin as the lights grow more intense. He looks around, shrugging wildly, glare at him. I, he hisses. What is the scholarly definition? That depends. Arcane, air, scholarly definition, or divine. The 4th out of 5 ears. Dominate, okay. If you had gotten this question, you probably would have short-circuited that magic mouth. Oh, God. So, scholarly definition, numinism. Does he want the arcane era or divine era? The arcane era is the 4th out of the 5 eras when the anarchists rose and dominated the entire coast, only to fall when the Coast War crumbled their empires to dust. Can't give the answer to Snell. It doesn't matter. I can't get the answer to Snell. There are always ways to cheat. What do we think? Do we think arcane or do we think divine? This thing looks like it would be a god and not an anarchist. Divine. Numinism is the belief is the right of walking gods to rule mortals. Yeah, that's what this cow thing looks like. It's quite terrible. Attempt to show Snell. The goblin has his eyes fixed on you as you hold up your hands. Pretend to pray and then pretend to be a big strong earth and pretend to show how people congregate into cultural unions underneath god kings during the divine era. His eyes are full of panic and you spend precious seconds waving your hands around. But just to be clear, your miming here is on point. Let's go. His panic overwhelms him. He's unable to even begin to focus on your attempt to communicate. Unfortunately, he opens his mouth to speak, still staring at you dumbfounded. What the fuck are you doing? No. Snell, see a spike, scramble to grab anything. No, no, no. Microseconds, that's what you got. But somehow you do manage to stretch out, sprawl out with your hands landing on rough stone and your feet. Well, let's just say you're in a bit of a shady position right now. Oh my God. Do not move. You want me to stay like this? Just a bit longer. The goblin attempts to take a step down your lower back. Your feet slip an inch. Whoa. Shit. Your entire body is quaking. You cannot hold this for long. Okay, new plan. Cast spider climb. I don't have spider climb prepared. You don't have spider climb prepared? Why would I have spider climb prepared? I don't know. Why would you? I actually can't think of a single useful situation for it. You did used to have spider climb in your spellbook before the river took your collection. The last you'll have to do is Bruges way. You're going to die here. Hold out. Let him climb off. Wait, if you fail at holding on, won't that kill you right away? You will. Hold on. That's not an answer, buddy. Hold out while you let Snell climb off. You only need to beat an 8. Yeah. Please, thank God. Oh my God, this is making me nervous. Tell him. Snell, jump now. Do it. I can hold. Fuck it, fine. After a moment of deliberation, the goblin then scrambles up your back using your helm as a stepping stone and leaps for the edge of the pit. But the flesh is firm. His claws find purchase on the stone. He pulls himself up. Okay, I'm out. You agonizing seconds later climb up the side. Voice stares up again as you do. You have braved the pit of wrong answers. Breathe and stand. Wobbly but firm. Let's go. Nothing is stopping us down here. No ominous trapped hallways. No alligator monsters. No cow statues. Step forth and claim your prize, the blended eye. I hate this place so much. Your companion declares to himself. Again, just to reiterate, Snell says across the gap, this place is somewhat dangerous. Divine rule. Numinism is when walking God's rule. Well, I don't know that. Why would I know that? It's basic history. The goblin gives you a frustrated but ultimately relieved sigh. The statue is now entirely silent, and you hear an esoteric boom coming from the drawer between its legs. Well done. We beat it. Awesome. Let's see what kind of bling the cow is hiding. Check it out. Oh my God, that was terrifying. Incense bowl, intelligence, wisdom. Cover a first level spell slot every 3rd hour. What is this? Janseth. What is Janseth? +1 strength, -1 intelligence. Okay. We're fine with that right now. That was fun. What else is down in this lovely hellhole? All right, the bar is open for whenever we want to head back upstairs. Everything suddenly goes very, very tight. God, another hallway. A cramp, attempt to speak. Trying to open your mouth, you feel it sluggish and hard as if your body's fighting against every inch. What's going on here? You can neither move nor breathe. Cleric, you okay? Hear your companion's voice faint as if he's far or frozen. It's possibly quite terrible. Hold on. You're not just playing around. I can't move. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Stop playing around. Stopping like that reminds me of that time that goblin takes a step closer to you before jolting back. Gelatinous cube all around you. Acidic gel. Lovely. Cube! Ow! 8! Seeping through every crevice by earth that burns. You appear to have been enclosed within a gelatinous cube. Thank you. You're statistically likely to die here and now. No, not like this. Not in this terribly embarrassing way. What kind of idiot just walks into a cube? Cleric! You hear the goblin's voice faintly behind you. Listen to me. I don't know why, but the cube ain't aggressive. Tosses in a rope that quickly gets sucked into the mass. Push a bit closer to the edge and grab the rope. I'll help you pull out. Oh, maybe we should have the strength tool on us now. The rope doesn't get nearly close enough for you to easily take it, but if you can get to it, you might live. Listen to his voice. 22. We are not beating this. Oh, we're so fucked. Struggle against the incredibly hard mass around your limbs, around everything. You fight, yet your muscles give out after reaching a little bit further. Ah, we're dead. Oh no, what happened? Oh no, oh no. What? No. The cleric is dead, the string is severed. That is our first death. What the hell? Where does this put us? Okay, is it right after figuring this out? It is. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. I absolutely had a blast with this level. This game, this little portion. I cannot wait to keep playing more. Make sure you stick around. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.